Firefighters are still battling raging blazes in Greece as thousands of people have been forced to flee their homes.
Yeah, those wildfires began last week on the country's second largest island, Avia, after the most severe heatwave they've had there in 30 years. And on the other side of the globe, in California, there's another serious situation going on there. Fires continue to burn a month on from breaking out. Simon Jones has been looking at both situations.
A natural fury without precedent. That's how the Greek Prime Minister has described the wildfires that have caused so much devastation. The battle to contain them continues on the island of Avia. More than 500 blazes have broken out across the country in recent days. Firefighters have been joined by local residents, trying to make the area safe.
Climate change is real, and the heat wave affected this. We didn't see any rain to stop this fire. I used to run in this forest, I used to cycle, we used to go for and collect fruits. Now everything is gone.
Where the fires have been contained, it's now a case of counting the cost to the environment and to property. Homes ruined, residents and holidaymakers forced to flee. In Athens, protests. These demonstrators say the government hadn't done enough to prepare for such a disaster. The Prime Minister has promised more money to tackle the fires and their aftermath.
It's obvious that the climate crisis is now knocking on the door of the entire planet, with fires that last weeks. This is a reason, but it's not an excuse nor an alibi, and I will say it clearly. We may have done whatever is humanly possible, but in many cases, this did not appear to be enough in the unequal battle with nature.
Catastrophic scenes in the US too. The Dixie Fire is the second largest wildfire Northern California has ever seen. The warning is it could take weeks to contain. 5,000 firefighters have been drafted in. They say they're in uncharted territory. As in Greece, it's clear there will be many more difficult days ahead. Simon Jones, BBC News.
We're going to talk about both California and Greece, but let's start first with what's going on in Greece. We're joined now by Danielle Scott, a firefighter from Merseyside who's travelled to Greece to help bring the fires under control. Thank you so much for joining us. Just tell us, so what have you been up to so far?
We landed in country on Sunday evening and we spent the night in Athens. And then yesterday we travelled to another area, a mountainous area, where we did some assessments of the fires on the hillside with the Greek civil protection authorities and their fire service. And we're just trying to stop the fires from spreading to the local communities and getting worse.
Yeah, and just give us your assessment of, how serious the situation is and what's going to be able to be done about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen fires like this before in the UK. It's something that's completely new to me. I've seen grass fires and open area fires, but this is just on another scale.
So how do you even start? I mean, how do you start putting out these fires? Give us a sort of practical, what you're up to.
Yeah, there's aircrafts with water that are dropping water on the fires. This isn't to do with the UK specifically, but it's part of the bigger picture. We're helping with manual tools, trying to put in fire breaks and stopping the fire from spreading. We've also got a limited water supply as well. And the Greek fire service got the fire engines and the water supply and are trying to tackle it that way as well with us.
Yeah, so I mean, it's it's hard work, it's dangerous work as well for you, presumably.
Yeah, it's hard graft, it's high temperatures. We're used to a physically demanding job, but the temperatures out here are really high and the situation can change really quickly. So we've got to be aware of the fire behaviour and just make sure that we're very aware of what's going on around us.
You talked about trying to protect residential areas. Are you able to do that, and are people's houses being burned?
The area where I've been, I haven't seen any houses being burnt, but for sure I've seen images on the news like everyone else has. We're just trying to protect the communities around where we are so it doesn't happen to them. The residents are really grateful that we're here and they're offering us help and water and thanking us.
Yeah, and I suppose, it just must make an extraordinary experience for all of you as well to be there and try and help with this situation.
Yeah, we're all here because we want to be here. We want to help people. It's in our nature. it's a good learning curve for us and a good experience, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, very good luck. Thank you very much indeed for incredibly hard work. Danielle Scott, who's from the National Fire Chiefs Council's National Resilience Team. Appreciate it. Thank you.